For not bringing the wheelbarrow. He's punished. You're gonna use a bucket. They know we're gonna dig, they need a wheelbarrow. So why even ask? There's a hole here, I don't know why, but Renato forgot the material at the shop, so now we gotta wait. It's just too much going on, man. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another episode. Today's job, we're going out of town. Not that far out of town, about 15 minutes out of town into Moorhaven. I'm excited about it. It's gonna be a 10 by 26 screen room with insulated panels, bronze. The only thing about working out of town, I know for me, it's the logistics and getting the permits, because what I'm learning is that every county, every city, they have kind of their own way of doing permits. We're crossing the bridge to Moorhaven. Funny story about this bridge right here. About 25 years ago, right before I started working for my dad and started learning construction, I was working out here on this bridge. I think I got a job with Labor Finders, and you see the railing right there? There was no railing, it was just a wood railing. All this railing was just wood, and my job was to take off the wood railing. And I remember the guys I was working with at the time, other Labor Finders, and you know, everybody was scared. I mean, you could imagine the big drop down here. This was all wood. This railing right here was all wood. The concrete one wasn't here. Nothing was here. They just made a one there just for the people that were working here to kind of safety, but it was my job to take it down. And yeah, I remember working here. I worked here for a short period, and then I started working for my dad and started learning the trade, and I've been doing this ever since. All right, we're here at the job site. You see we're loaded. I didn't want to bring the trailer, not today anyways, because today we're just gonna do the hose. That's the main weapon we need. Renato's pulling up. It's a little wet here. It's all right. So the task is we're gonna make a wall here, screen this in, and then we're gonna do an insulated roof here, screen all this in, and you know we like to do footers. There's no footing here, it's just 4-inch slab, so we can't just go on top of it with the metal. So we're gonna have to dig here again. We're gonna put I want to say we're gonna do 3 posts. I'm about to measure right now to make sure, but we're gonna do about 3 posts, cut the hose. Okay, I know the first thing I got to do is square this off. So we just ran a chalk line right here. You can see it, yeah. And we just ran it off the side of the house there. So we're probably 99% close. Maybe we're slightly off, but it's all right for now. We're just gonna bust the hose. When I actually put my post and beams, we'll go ahead and square it off completely right. We got the almighty machine right here. So I got to figure out where we're going to put our post at for right now. Feet, 9 inches and 1/4. We're gonna divide it by 3. Let me see. No, I want to grab the center. So I'm gonna take a 1.5 inches off minus 1 inch and 1/2. So we're at 25.7 3/4 divided by 3 openings. So 8, 6, and 9/16. Okay. That's where the post is gonna go right there. The other post over there, and the other post right here. I'm just coming in a little inch, just a little inch off the concrete there. And these are just my rough estimates. Now right here, we're only gonna cut half of the. This is 1 foot right here. The other foot's gonna go out that way, but you're not gonna see it once the concrete's poured. We're gonna cover this back up with dirt, and you won't see it. So now it's time for the fun part, busting these holes. But it's not that bad actually. It's just half of the concrete right there, and then the rest just dirt. But these guys didn't bring the wheelbarrow. They say they told me, and I told them no, but they didn't tell me crap. But now we're gonna have to use a bucket. Well, now we little guys gonna have to use a bucket for not bringing the wheelbarrow. He's punished. You're gonna use a bucket. We don't even have a dang bucket. I just got this bucket that got all my screws in it. I'm gonna have to dump the dang bucket with the screws so we can use it to put dirt. Sí. No, ya mire, ya busqué ahí, no hay nada. Man, this is what I talk about working out of town. It gets a little complicated. If I was near the shop, I could just go to the shop and get what I gotta get, but we're not, so. You mow? We use a bucket. Where do I put my screws? I guess I'll just have to dump them here for now. Make a mess. Ah, man. Beautiful. Here, there's your bucket, man. Look at that, man. Leave a comment. I know y'all want to say something. Let's watch Renato give us a lesson on how to use this machine. Move the tripod out the way. Hey, where's the water? The water oh man, you gotta make sure you got water going through the blade. If not, we'll run into trouble. I'm gonna tell you, I lose everything. I don't know how many blades. When I say blades, I don't mean this, I mean the knife. But I can't find them. I leave them all over the place. I had to steal this pencil from Renato. So I'm just using a bare blade with my finger. It's just too much going on, man. You know, I usually come here, I have to work here. I do the videos, I do estimates, I'm meeting with clients, I'm doing paperwork, pulling permits, I'm doing the plans for the jobs. I got to figure out how we're going to build them. I always sit down before we hit a job and kind of do a blueprint for it. Here we go. I got to be careful with it because I don't want to scratch up the metal, so I'm trying to cut it without scratching up the metal, which I'm doing a pretty good job of it right now. Oh man. These, we're using 3x3 posts here. The ground's a little uneven here, so I gotta mess with it, but we're good right here. All right, now I gotta figure out, my height should be like 9 feet there, something like that. Or like 8, 9 to the very top. Renato's done already. He's done cutting. Easy? He don't like to admit when it's something's easy because then he thinks I'm gonna make him work more.
Remember in the morning, I told him.
These guys blaming me. They say they told me we needed the wheelbarrow. They know we're gonna dig. They need the wheelbarrow. So why even ask? But I don't. They didn't ask me. If they asked me, I didn't hear them. Hey. So now we gotta use this, man. God. All right, we have 8, 9 to the very top. So I'll take off 3 inches. So that leaves me at 8.6. That's for my header. So we're at 8.6, right? And I gotta drop a quarter every foot. My panels are gonna be 10 footers. So we'll say a quarter times 10. So I need to drop 2.5 inches. So from 8.6, right? 8 feet, 6 inches minus 2.5 inches. I don't even need to, it's 8, 3.5. So we need to end up over here, the bottom, 8 feet, 3 inches and a half. Or we can end up a little more. We just don't want to end up less. Oh, perfect. 8 feet, 3 inches and a half right there. I'm right where I need to be. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you. So we're at 8 feet, 3 inches and a half. Let me see this pencil. Hey. 8 feet, 3 inches and a half. I'll just write down the 8 feet, 3 inches and a half. That needs to be the top of my beam and also the top of my post. So I need to go down 2 feet. So I need to cut the post at 10. I need to cut the post 10 feet, 3 inches and a half. 10 feet, 3 inches and a half. Okay. 10 feet, 3 inches and a half. What the hell? What you got there, Renato? Oh, man. Is this plastic? Okay, good. I got a cut, man. Look at this guy. Ah! No, I got a cut, man. No. Come on, man. We got plenty of room here to dump it, so we're gonna just spread it out here in the woods. Now these are 24-foot posts, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them right in the middle. Let me just double check. Because I've had times when I cut the post and it's our last post and we have none left and we're just starting the job and then we can't do nothing. We have to cancel the day. Don't want that to happen. All right, so I'm just gonna go and cut it in half just to make things easy. I'll cut it in half and then I'll start notching it. These guys are worried because I'm showing people how to do this. But the thing is, even if I show you, it don't matter. It takes years. It don't matter. You're still not going to do the same kind of job. It'll take a lot of years to catch up. Renato, look how far Renato got his hole. And let's see how far little guy. And little guy started before Renato. Look. Yeah. The old guy versus the little guy. All right. The only thing with this metal, you got to be careful. It scrapes up easier than the white. So usually, a lot of this is going to be covered up. but you gotta have some touch-up spray for this. We get the extrusion bronze, and we just use it to touch it up when we're done. And it does a good job at that. The only thing about working with bronze, you can barely see the lines sometimes. Every time I cut, I double check, make sure I got at least 2 inches there. See, I'm a little bit tight there. And if you're tight, the self-mating beam won't fit in there. I'm right at 2 inches, but I'm slightly tight. So let me pick a side. This side is a little bit big. I'm gonna take off just a little eighth. Let's watch this guy lift. Come on, man. We're filling up this hole right here. There's a hole here. I don't know why, but it's sunk in. All this is new sod. It's a brand new house and it's sunk in, so we're gonna go ahead and fill it in. And hopefully some grass will grow on top of it eventually. Using a bucket instead of a wheelbarrow. How many of those you fill, Renato? How many? You count them?
20 now.
Nah. ¿Cuántos buckets eran?
No sé, güey.
Like 5?
Aquí.
Yeah.
Aquí lleva como unos 15, güey. 15 o 14.
15 buckets? Oh, wow. He don't want.
Y lo que me faltan allá.
He don't want with that 15 times. Filled it up at least. Golly.
Como 5 gallons.
But they're doing it pretty quick. I mean.
Eso sí. Pero mucha gente no piensa eso.
See, we got the hole here, but we're gonna put a board here so that the concrete will only come to here. The concrete's gonna go all the way there, but we're gonna have a little bit of dirt on top here. So when it's all done, you won't see the concrete here.
Vamos a poner el barrote nada más aquí así y este cemento va a ir abajo para echarle tierra. Porch, Renato.
I already cut these. I got the notches right here, and this is how I do it. We just get a sharp blade. It's a brand new blade right here. I use my square and I just run it here a couple times. The more times I run it, the easier it'll come off. Just wiggle it a little bit. Oh, okay, there we go. Got that one down. Okay. Time for the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the rebar while the guys are still digging over there. Look at the rebar. We gotta cut it a foot. So roughly around here somewhere. Turn this around. Can I move it? Yeah. There we go. Okay. So we want to go about a foot. Not about a foot. At least a little bit tiny more. If anything. Alright, we got our 3 pieces that we need. There are 3 pieces right here. We're ready. We're in the 3rd hole here. They're working away. Little guy's tired. Look at Renato. He got to sit down. Sit down, man.
Sit down, little guy. Take a seat. Take a seat. ¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Qué te pasó? Enséñale el cuello. Enséñale el cuello acá arriba.
What you got?
Está todo morado ya, güey. Ya no he trabajado en
Renato, you took your medicine this morning?
I don't drink no medicine, bro.
Did you drink coffee at least this morning?
Yeah. We'll wait for tacos now. It's time for tacos.
Yeah, tax today.
Taco time now.
These guys want to eat all the time. That's all they want to do is eat.
Pedacito por pedacito.
Vámonos.
Y se fue el pedacito.
No se acabó, güey. El hoyo ya estuvieron los hoyos. Un poquito más.
Okay. Oh, little guy was almost fell in the whole hole, man.
A ver, vete, güey, a ver.
Sí, me chingó.
Ese güey.
Si te dejas que no te vamos a encontrar.
Yo dije yo, aquel güey.
Sí.
Got those. See how nice they look? He left them a little bigger than I wanted, but that's all right. As long as he don't leave them small.
Igual que sea grande, que no sea pequeño. Júntateme.
Come on, man. You tired already?
Estoy grabando.
The little guy's tired, man.
Cansado.
He's tired.
Ya tengo 58.
Let me see. How many buckets? How many buckets was it?
60.
Nah.
Sí, fue como 20.
Oh, yeah? Wow. He said he did 60 buckets of dirt using this this bucket right here. So he walked from here to there 60 times, 60. All because they didn't want to bring the wheelbarrow. Go to la mera. I'm gonna measure. Should measure. I want to go 26 with my header. We got 25, 9. So I'm gonna have to cut my panel. That's fine. In that case, we'll go 25, 8. Oh. A ver, where'd you grab it at? No lo agarraste. Pero aquí en la mera esquina?
Sí, en la mera esquina. Poquito, bien.
Okay, so so we're gonna go, okay. All right, this is a 30-foot header, so I'm gonna cut down to 25, 8. $25, 8. 25, 8. 25, 8. 25, 8. All right, can you see it? Yep. 25, 8. And then we got to put a little piece of 1x2 behind it because the facer's at an angle. Ah, güey, ¿por qué usaste de 12? Bueno, no importa, ya está. Right now we're just tacking it in there. And we're gonna leave one guy put in all the screws there. We put them on every rafter. And, all right, we got a beam here, 2x6 beam. Now this beam is 30 feet long, so I gotta cut it down. I can't just cut it the same as the header because my beam's gonna cross that way. Espérate, hay que cortarlo. I gotta cut this, the beam. So I gotta figure that out real quick. What I'm gonna do just to be safe is, I know we did a chalk line here, but that was just a rough one, so we could do our hose. And we followed the side of the house here. And like I said before, that's about 98% right, 99, but to make sure, I'm gonna put a level from here, from the header, all the way down here. And then I'm gonna throw a chalk line, and that should give me a better square to work from. Okay, we're level right there. We're level right there. Okay, right there. I mark that, and I do that on both ends. Y un poquito ya.
Oh, sí, un poco.
Scoot back a little bit, please, Renato. All right, so we're gonna. Ahí estás.
No, chequealo ahí. Dale, güey.
That's good. That's good enough. All right, I got me a chalk line here. And that chalk line here. That chalk line is what I'm gonna use to square. Okay. Then you get a square. Why? Because that's the important line right there. That's my roof. That's where everything's getting connected to. So I want to square my roof, my roof that I'm gonna do based off this. So now this line is even from level from top to bottom. So now I put a square here, and we're gonna drop our square here to find our outside line. And actually we're pretty close. We're slightly in a little bit. Well, maybe we're not. Let's see. Actually, we're right on it. We're right on it. So we're good. We're good to begin with. But I had to just double check. Okay, so I know that this line right here, this is where my wall is gonna go, and my post is gonna be here. Okay, so now that I know that, I gotta measure my beam from that wall to where this ends. So that's pretty simple. I'll get something straight like this piece of header we got here left over. I'll put it on my line right here. And I gotta measure from this point all the way to my wall here, because I'm gonna put a receiving channel right here. The only thing is I gotta check that this is level. Let's see if this level. Ooh, it got a big old curve right there, so that's gonna lie to me a little bit. For the most part, we're level, but it's a little bit uneven here. So, okay, déjalo así, no lo muevas. Okay, so that's good. No lo muevas nada, déjalo, se va a raspar. Okay, so we got an overhang here. It's my overhang. My post's gonna go over there. Pinta eso otra vez. All right, we read through our chalk line all the way from that point to here, and now we gotta put these on. All right, Renato's putting our little angle braces here. Just putting these as our bracers. This is what's gonna hold the post up until we put the concrete.
La escalera tenía que estar acá, güey, para poder hacerle el peso. ¡Vamos! Y dale. Aquí está bien. Tú vas a poner el nivel. Toma el poste, güey.
Ahí está, medio arriba. Ok.
Aquí ya tocó, güey.
Métale uno en la esquina y luego te vienes para el centro para poner el nivel.
Ahí voy.
Mira, vamos a necesitar 2 niveles, yo creo.
No, aquí yo ahorita le voy a ver.
Ya, uno para que este güey le ponga aquí arriba.
Vente hasta aquí, mira, vente aquí. Yo voy a ir a buscar otro nivel. Agárrate este palito. Agárramelo.
Ahí, bueno. Agarra el nivel, llévate el nivel, güey. Acá estás.
Ponlo el de arriba, Dene. ¿Y lo vas a cortar o lo vas a asumir?
Mira, tú ponte bien abajo y con nivel. Y tú más un nivel más o menos. Véndete para adentro, Renato. Ok.
Estoy yo, güey.
Ponte nivel. Dale para afuera un pelito. Go out. Ok, ponte nivel. Háblenme, los dos, dime cuando estén.
Arriba.
No, Renato, you gotta stay.
No, espérate, yo estoy nivelando, güey. Triple más.
Perfect. Let's put a praise for the little guy.
Pues chevo. Yo creo que el lugar que lo mato, Dani.
Nomás que te pongan las pilas, güey.
Nah, ¿para qué? Ahí te tengo, ahí están ustedes.
Sí, lo veo que te está dirigiendo.
No.
Ok, espérate.
No me puedes que está pariendo, güey.
Ok.
Pinche, güey.
Dale más, güey.
Dale un poquito más, digo.
Ahí como saben que están marcados.
No,
Ahí no hay
más.
marcas.
Dale usted, dale más o menos. Que es el centro del juego.
Espérate, güey.
No está rayando, güey.
Ahora sí, déjalo.
Okay,
Y
hold
mira
on.
abajo.
What I like to do is I like to open this a little bit, just so I won't scratch the. Just kind of go like that a little bit. Ah. Un poquito nomás.
¿Quieres que vayan los pelados?
No, pues. ¿Qué le hacemos, Pancho? Sí, déjalo
Putting the
que.
bolts up here.
Vamos a subir la máquina para dejar todo echar a piedra.
Güey, quedó excelente, güey. Ahora no sé por qué le pasó al viejito, ahora hizo un trabajo.
All right, we got to. Oh yeah, I got to back up the truck so we can load that.
¿Cómo que sí, güey?
Al millón quedó este.
All right. It looks like we're getting ready to wrap up for the day. That's all we're gonna have for right now.
De la mamá.
Got the rebar in here. I just went to the building department, called for inspection for tomorrow, footer inspection, so we can pour concrete. Yeah. All right, we're back. We're back here. We're gonna do the roof today and put some concrete in the holes here. We gotta clean them up a little bit because it rained on us and messed up our hose. And we got our panels over here. We're gonna go ahead and start running the wire through them through the fan beam. This right here, this is what's called a fan beam. This is so you can run a wire through there, electrical wire, and then you can hang a fan on or a light, whatever you like. So that's what we're doing right now. Renato forgot the material at the shop, so now we gotta wait.
Hey, little guy, man. No, mijo.
Oh yeah, this guy tied the material the day we left. He tied it up there. Supposedly it was tied. I hit a stop sign, and everything went flying off, including a piece of metal that we need right now. So now my dad's gonna bring it to us. Look at this guy.
Hey, you need a baby screws. Aquí. ¿Qué se está riendo?
Es que tan caro, dices tú.
Hey,
He's tired already.
Oh,
tienes que apoyar al jefe, güey, porque esos son tus bonos, güey. Si tú no lo apoyas, no va a haber bonos para
That's
ti.
true. Es verdad, güey.
I don't care, man. Bonus.
Okay. Okay.
Ok. Vamos a bonos, vas. Tiene que llegar, pa.
All right. We're gonna start on the concrete. All right, we got the concrete poured. Just gotta wait for it to dry so we can do a finish on it. We're prepping up here, cutting the gutter here a little bit, it's in the way slightly. And we're gonna start putting the panels up here in a minute. The guys just ate, so they're feeling good. All right, we got the first panel up. Now we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. 5 more. Come on, man. Huh? Put a piece of cardboard so we don't scratch the panel. We got it. Perfect.
Mira, little guy. Little guy.
espérame ahí.
No, espérate, lo vamos a poner, güey. ¿Cómo?
Sí, güey, pero me quiero acomodar.
Súbelo para arriba.
Me quiero acomodar, güey.
Nomás, dale, dale.
No, está bien mal. No, ya la cagaron.
Yo le digo
No
que
la
me
levantes.
esperes.
Ya la
Ah,
cagaron.
que me iba a acomodar, pero no, güey.
Mira, little guy.
Te estoy diciendo, espérate, güey, me voy a acomodar, no puedes aguantar un ratillo, güey.
Sí, güey, no le metió nada. Nada. Ten cuidado con
Es que este güey ya se quiere ir.
No, hombre, es que todo el tiempo pasa lo mismo.
Dale, güey, ahora.
Dale.
Right there's good. All right, we got most of the panels up.
Espera.
We got the other panel, and now I'm gonna cut this one. The last one I gotta cut it 19 inches so I can finish it off right here. Yeah, it's right here. 19, perfect. ¿Ya mediste ya? 19. Oh, little guy measure. He knows how to use a tape measure. Yeah, that's good.
Me quiero ir, güey.
Pop it. Okay. All right, we got a cut. You can use that as a blower also. You know what you're doing. All right, last piece of the day. Renato's working on the concrete. We got it where we need to get it so far. And we're gonna come back tomorrow. And we're gonna start doing the walls. We gotta seal up the top, gutter. We still got some work. We got the flashing, got the doors. We got a screen in that side over there. We got a screen in the front. Yeah, we still got some work here. Finishing up the concrete here, cleaning up. Yeah, everything cleaned up here. Just waiting on the concrete to settle a little bit more. Finishing it up. We're gonna do a light broom on it. Even though this concrete's pretty rough, but that's all right. All right, we're done for today. We'll be back tomorrow. Another morning. We're back here at the job site. You see, this is what we got. The concrete looks pretty good. It blended in really well. It rained and the sand got here, but the concrete is blended in pretty good. So today's job is we're gonna do the walls. We're gonna see if we do all the walls, screen, kick plate. See how far we get. Renato's ready to work. Little guy's unloading here the material. I think he's ready to work today. He got a haircut?
Yeah.
You got a haircut?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Ya me ahorré $30.
Who cut it? ¿Quién lo contó? ¿Quién lo cortó?
Oh, güey.
You cut it?
Sí.
Okay, he cuts his own hair.
Nah, man.
Say $30, hey. Renato don't have to cut his hair. His hair falls off by itself.
Yo me lo corto.
We got all the 2x2s up. We got everything framed out. We just gotta put the kick plate now, some screen. Still got some while to go, but we got the main frame up. Got this wall, got this door right here. Renato's over there drinking some water. He's drinking his old man power drink.
Oh, Davey.
Suero.
Danny.
Suero en polvo.
Ah.
That's like IV. How you say it in English?
That's high B. High B is suero. Suero.
I don't know how you say it in English, but it's like it's supposed to be to help hydrate you.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. When you get his age, you need stuff like that. Oh, when you get old like him, you need
Hey, ven aquí.
Look at this. Wow. Look at all the Gatorades he bought too.
Gators and water, cold water. Yes.
We need another work truck. We need another work truck. This is his main truck, but he's using it for work right now.
¿Cómo se llama?
Look, the old man got the old man hydro drink, and this guy got the little kitty. This is like milk, like for babies.
Oh yeah.
It's like baby formula. No? Yeah. Yes, it's some kind of weird thing for babies.
Gators trae el pinche viejo.
Oh, what you got there?
Más es frutita.
Fruit.
Peach.
Okay. Renato's gonna start on the kick plate. Got a brand new row here of kick plate. He's gonna start cutting it up, forming it. so he can put it up over there. We're cutting off the first 5 feet. The first 5 feet are usually damaged. Little guys putting the doors. Yeah, it's coming together. Tomorrow's all the details.
Come on, man. Pregúntale.
You ready?
Coño, me está grabando, coño. Esta cara. Échale. Hola, chiquito. Coño, amarrado hasta la cabeza.
This is not how you transport material from one job to another. It's gonna shake a lot. I'm just gonna have to drive slow. Luckily, we're only like 15 miles or some 15 minutes or so from the next town. But unless you got it in 2x2s, I wouldn't recommend 1x2s. They're gonna jump. Mira, güey, ese marre no, ese marre no good. But let's ask the old man, is this good, Renato, or no? No, come look at it over here. I know you want to go home, but tie it right. How's that right there?
Nah, that piece of crap, man.
It's crap, it's no good?
Es okay. Allá donde está amarrando está bien.
All right, if it falls, si se cae, me dan 100 pesos. All right, we're done for today. All right, screen time. Time to put screen. All right, time for the gutter. All right, we gotta do the flashing. Since we're over here partially connected to the house, in other words, it's like an L shape right here. We're connected on 2 sides here, so that side we got to drop. So I had to fold this flashing right here. You look at it. See what I mean? All right, we got it up here now. See, we got an open gap right here. We're open right here, about 2.5 inches, all the way to nothing right here. It should fit. We gotta slide underneath here. Seal this back up. Seal it under here. We're putting the tape. We put silicone underneath. We let it dry yesterday. Each one of these got a bead of silicone. They actually got 2 beads of silicone. It's hot, sun's shining. These guys are tired, man. We're all tired, it's hot. So we got so far. I gotta come back tomorrow. We still got a few little details. All right, it's the next day. We came back, it was hot as hell. They were here finishing up a couple of details. Little guys putting a door handle right here. Renato's covering up our holes here with some kick plate. Doing a good job. And I'm gonna start putting some silicone around here. Gotta have a steady hand when you do this. Just find a rhythm. You don't want too much or too little. Overall, this project came out pretty good. We didn't have any issues at all. The owner's here today. We're finished up. He's seen it already. He's happy with the results, so that's all that matters. The owner's happy with it, and I built it to code. Everybody's happy. And This is hard. There it goes. All right, we're done. All right, we're done with the job. Another porch, another screen aluminum room done by Solid Makers Aluminum Structures. Came out nice, I like it. Gonna go inside, take a look at it. Got 2 fan beams here, 24-inch kick plate. Posts are into the concrete here. Then we got another project in front that we did. Same thing. We enclosed this in up front. Beautiful. Look at the inside. All sealed up. I sealed up the inside and outside. Another completed project by Solid Makers Aluminum Structures.